This video is a documentary of the Sochi European Open Shuffleboard Tournament held in 2011 in Sochi, Russia. Sochi is where the Winter Olympics will be held in the year 2014. 38 Canadians and Americans are delayed at the JFK airport flying to Moscow, where Jim and Beth Allen already are. Beth Allen eagerly waits in Moscow looking for the 38 travelers, not knowing they are several hours late. Jim and Beth finally go to the gate and realize that the travelers are not there yet. But eventually, the Aeroflot plane lands, and all 40 of the travelers head on from Moscow to Sochi, where they see the beautiful hotel spa Oktoberski. The Russians love their eggs, and we are greeted in the lobby by a beautiful electronic egg that says, "Welcome, Shuffleboard European Open." The banquet the first evening is just a hint of what this magical week will be like, as we are served caviar, 4 different types of meats, 6 Russian salads, and red wine and beer flowing for all. The first excursion day includes a wonderful Russian barbecue meal, the beginning of our week of great Russian food. The pork was delicious, the salads were incredible, but the fellowship and the friendship amongst the travelers, it was obvious it was becoming a very, very tight bond of people. We had great food, but we also had a great view of the mountainside from this venue. Alina, our tour guide, and Beth had an interesting stop at a bank to get some rubles. And on the way we saw a wonderful sign in Sochi which had the days, minutes, and hours left before the Olympics in 2014. Then we boarded the cable ride up to the top of the mountains, where we had an incredible view of the snow-peaked mountaintops. The second excursion day begins with a trip to Joseph Stalin's summer home.
Now I'm inviting you into the study, into the Stalin's study.
You can feel the history here as you come face to face with Stalin. And our tour guide Alina brings it to life.
Hall, where he met his friends, and during those meetings they could sit till the
We see Stalin's private swimming pool. Then we get an opportunity to taste the honey and wine produced in the region.
welcome you in our wine tasting hall. Eight herbs here. Honey.
This is a magical week, and Gus entertains us with his own magic.
The cork is at the bottom of the pack.
We gotta see it.
Now,
See it out for sure.
the easy part is getting it out. Okay. I laid the cork on the open heck. Bounce the cork. Cork is on the handkerchief. Now that's the easy part.
Too bad we didn't have a video of this.
And we do have a video. Well done, Gus.
Организм прямо в кровь поступает.
Each evening, friendships are formed.
Everybody says Sochi.
Sochi!
Every morning, we're greeted by a beautiful peacock.
There he goes.
The third excursion day, we have a boat cruise onto the Black Sea. The weather was beautiful, and the dolphins behaved and came right up to the boat. After a grueling walk through town, we end up at one of the oldest churches in Sochi. But now it's time for the shuffleboard tournament. First, let's meet the man responsible for all this, a man who has a vision of shuffleboard throughout Russia, Mr. Igor Eckert. We thank you. Igor, working with Dieter and Birgit Husmann, organized this first Sochi European Open tournament. Let the games begin.
We wish you good luck in your championship and we wish you to win.
that entry, the Sochi European Open Tournament begins, with a special thank you to Tournament Director Mr. Dieter Huisman. Some shots were made. Some shots were missed. Some shots were just plain lucky. And some shots were very confusing. But have we all not done this shot once? Surely not a great player such as Birgit Huisman. But not all had bad luck. Alas, Hartmut did not have the same good fortune. We learned how to settle a tie with speed shuffleboard. The competition is intense, but now there are just 4 left. Sebastian Runge, Shirley Bryan, Birgit Huisman, and Pam Hill. We get down to the final pairing, Pam Hill versus Birgit Huisman, and Pam is victorious and is the first Sochi European Tournament champion. Myrna shows us that shuffleboard is the universal language. Kathleen and the Russian girl prove what a beautiful sport we have. Jim joins in on the fun. Girlfriend! Ed and Phil enjoy a good contest. Peter Berg teaches a willing Russian player. And he seems to have taught him well. Many enjoyed the medical facilities that were available to all of the travelers during this magical week. Sunday's the banquet, and we are in for a special evening as we are greeted with champagne and roses. Olga shares some words.
Нашим сотрудникам. We are very glad. Our staff is very glad to meet you, and it was very pleasant to work with you.
We owe so much to Alina. She was a wonderful hostess, and we look forward to seeing her again.
Как настоящие спортсмены, и, конечно же, награда.
And if you think we had great Russian food, check out the Great Russian Entertainment. dance into the wee hours of the morning. Well done, Dieter and Birgit, Stan and Lois McCormick, and Harry and Donna Parrott. Bill Prime gets in the action, learning the Russian dance. And of course, we crown our winner, Pam Hill, as champion this evening. Well done, Pam. Could this next picture be the current winner of the Sochi European Open with a future winner, perhaps? In the morning, we wave goodbye to our German friends as they leave for the airport and prepare ourselves for the long Aeroflot ride back to New York. But we leave behind great memories, including a wonderful staff that worked so hard to make this trip so magical for all of us. We thank you, each and every one of you. Now, the only question I have for everyone is, what country do we visit and promote shuffleboard in next?